Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, you're right. I'm Eric, your friendly support agent. I'm here to help you with anything you need.
How are you different from VAPI and other voice providers?
That's an interesting question. I'm a little different from other voice providers.
Most companies spend months and thousands of dollars building AI voice agents. And in this video, I'll show you how to deploy one in just 10 minutes using ElevenLabs' new platform, where it lets you build AI agents that speak. They just dropped this new feature and it's a game changer because what that means, you do not need to code, no complex setup, just pick a voice and go. So in this video, I'm going to walk you step by step how to create your first AI voice agent using ElevenLabs. We're also going to compare the prices between ElevenLabs Conversation AI versus the other ones in the market. And then finally, we're going to give you a demo of this agent that we built together. So make sure you watch this video till the end so that you don't miss any step and you can get started building your very own voice AI agent. So this is the ElevenLabs Conversation AI dashboard. You probably know ElevenLabs for their text-to-speech voices, right? You can use one of their many voices that sound very human-like for content creation or for your AI products, etc. However, this is a game changer because now they have a new section right here where you can build conversation AI agents, right? You have a complete setup and you can get an instant demo right from this platform, right? Like a chat widget that pops up and you can speak directly with the voice. Now, the great thing is you can access all this with a free account. So if you're curious, how much does it cost to get started? Absolutely free. You get 10K credit limit. So what that means, 10K is 1 minute for every thousand. So 1 minute of voice agent calls for every thousand credits. It's not a lot, but it will help you get started and you can compare different aspects of the voice agents with other voice agent providers. And this is also great for demos for your customers. So once you get comfortable, you can start scaling on their business plan. But with the credits, you can, of course, create text to voice products as well. Those are cheaper. So when you're here for the first time, you can skip all this and just go to the agent section. This will let you create agents. You can use their playground to pick any of their templates. I'll use a support agent and we're going to click on create this agent. Once you do this, it will automatically just create one of these agents here that you can use and basically customize. So as far as the agent language, we're going to keep it English. If you want to test other language, feel free to do so. I find that the American English, the Australian English is a lot, and some Latin American voices, they're very developed with ElevenLabs. So because they're already known for their voices, might as well take advantage of that. So this is really good. The UK voices haven't caught up yet, but it's going there. So it gets better and better as the models get better and there's more training data. And so they're doing a great job with that. If you want to create a multilingual agent, like someone that could handle calls in two different languages, you could do that as well and add Spanish or any other thing. For example, in Texas, there's a lot of Spanish speakers. So you could equip your agent with multiple languages so they can support in different ways. The first message, we're going to leave it as it is. You can put a name for your agent, and then you can also customize the welcome message. I'll just change this to with voice agents. So you can actually see this voice agent say the same thing, and it's not pre-built. So the system prompt, this defines your agent's personality. Currently very basic, but you can make it much more sophisticated, right? You can handle the tone, you can handle the brand identity. So what I use is Claude to help me customize the system prompts. If you're looking for templates for voice agent prompts, we have a bunch of those in our community. I'm going to put the link in the description so you can check it out. And then we're going to choose an LLM. All right. Unlike VAPI, where you need to set up your own LM collection, ElevenLabs gives you direct access to Gemini, GPT, and the Claude models, right? So I'm going to talk more about the pricing aspect of it. The ElevenLabs looks like it takes care of all the prices for you. You don't have to worry about modular price structure. But what also means that you cannot pick and choose. A lot of things are baked in. So depending on how much granularity you need in your customization, then you can choose the providers. So that's one aspect of it. I go with Gemini 1.5 Flash. Let's see how that works. When it comes to voice agents, speed is going to be king. So We want to always constantly test to see what gives us a good balance between speed and quality. Temperature, this is the parameter that controls the creativity or randomness of the responses generated by the LM. If you work with text agents, you already know temperature is commonly used to keep the agent being too creative, too strict. So it's like a balance between the two. So if you put this at the very end, the agent is going to go off topic, see a lot of creative things. It depends on your industry, depending on your use case. So knowledge base is where you can upload your files, URL, or text. So it could be any PDFs or documents that this agent can refer to when answering questions. So if it's a support agent, it needs to have some knowledge about what they're supporting, right? Their business. Maybe you can include the website details, the PDF, all this kind of details into the knowledge base. And the tool feature is pretty cool actually, and it's a lot more intuitive than VAPI because in this environment you can quickly configure it with get requests. You put a header, path parameters. It's very easy to set up, and I've set it up using appointment setters and sending emails and basically booking appointments and all this kind of stuff. Things like tasks, right? So all these tasks can be configured to the agent, so the agent can call these tasks as well. So it's not just knowledge based; it's more task based as well. So this is where you're going to configure the tools. I'm going to make another video on how you can create an appointment setting agent using ElevenLabs. I'll show you how to use this, but don't worry about this right now. And also you'll notice a section here called secrets. This is regarding the tool feature as well. If when calling any of the tools, the agent needs a API access. So all the secret details are secretly stored and the agent doesn't have information on those things. So I like how they've kept it all separate. Okay, so once this is done, we can just test it out. Like just from this interface, I think this is all we need to start testing. So we're gonna call the AI agent. Hey, how are you doing? Hello, how are you?
Hi there. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How can I help you today? I'm happy to answer any questions you might have.
Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, you're right. I'm Eric, your friendly support agent. I'm here to help you with anything you need.
How are you different from VAPI and other voice providers?
That's an interesting question. I'm a little different from other voice providers because I'm specifically designed to help you with your tasks and answer your questions. I'm here to provide support and information, not just to have a conversation. I'm still learning and growing, but I'm always working to be the best helper I can be.
So as you can see, it's already pretty functional. The latency is really good. If you actually look at some of the things that they're boasting about is the low latency. So combining the Turbo TTS model with fine-tuned transcription service, that's pretty good. 31 languages. I personally think this is a game changer because what that means, you can use this in every parts of the world and handle calls in different languages, which opens you up or your business to a wider, basically, service space agents, and it frees up your business from training and hiring staff that doesn't speak the language or something like that. So it also has audit and evaluate. So we can actually go back to the call and we can see what the call transcripts look like.
I'm Eric. How can I help? Oh, you're right. I'm Eric, your friendly support agent. I'm here to help you with anything.
How are you?
Hi there. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
So as you can see, you have access to the transcriptions, the overview, the client data. So at any point you want to collect any kind of information, you can do so, and then it neatly organizes it. So that saves you Google Sheets and other stuff that you can pretty much have it in one interface, and then you can send it off to wherever CRM or system you're using. Next thing you can customize is the voice, of course. You can choose between all these voices. You have authentic conversational AI, and a lot of them have like some extra tags on it. So when you're choosing voice, you want to choose something that represents your brand. I found that some of the voice could be a little bit serious, not really uplifty, right? So if you're doing a support agent work, then yeah, it needs to have a lot of energy. That's what I feel. So we can choose between a few ones that look upbeat here. Let's look at Anna.
Don't settle for a relationship that won't let you be yourself.
Okay, that looks like a British English accent. Let's look at Hope.
Hey, are you looking for a fresh and engaging voice?
So that's a little bit too hype. So you can go between.
Hi there. Need a smart, confident, friendly young adult voice?
Okay, that looks like a very good one. So we'll just go with this. And add to my voices. Okay, so now this voice is going to be the agent, right? This agent is going to have this voice. So there's a lot of things you can customize, including pronunciation dictionaries, to help it, pronounce things better. You can optimize the streaming latency. Latency can be optimized at the cost of quality. Higher, then you can basically customize stability. Higher values will make speech more consistent, but it can also make it sound monotone. Similarity, higher voice will boost overall clarity and consistency. So a lot of these things are kind of configured by default. Now, I encourage you to work with your client or just play around with this setting to find the best balance that represents the brand, but also helps you optimize the cost and latency, because those two things are going to be also important. Evaluation criteria, define custom criteria to evaluate conversation against. All right, just like any support agent in the human world, they need some evaluation. After they've done the call, they need to figure out whether this call was successful or not. Now, your criteria could be different. Whether maybe if you're just getting leads, you want to know, okay, I got the lead data or not, that's success. If your goal is to make sale, then you could say, well, was this agent able to make a sale? Initiate payment, collecting payment, booking done, all that kind of stuff. Was it able to do? So you can add that criteria, add the prompt for it, and it should be able to do that evaluation. And then the data collection piece is also important. If you want to collect specific pieces of information, I'd say for any business, somebody calls in, you want to get their name, email, phone number, or maybe the purpose of the call, the project they're interested in, things like that. You can quickly add these items right here. This is what I need. And it's going to store, it's going to keep on asking these questions, and it's going to store. That sounds really interesting. So I want to collect their email address. Okay, let's just see if we can get that working. So this is going to be their email address. So, okay. The data will be the customer's email address. Just keep it simple. Add item. And then going back to the agent, you can modify the prompt. Please collect the customer's email address. Okay, now again, you can use Claude to customize the prompt. This is not the perfect one, but I just want to test if this actually works. We're going to save it. And there's a lot of other features. I'm going to make more videos on it to help you understand the security and other aspects of it. Don't dive into it too much initially, but it's great that ElevenLabs actually has all these features. So you can definitely customize. It's more than just demos. It's like actual production ready. And then you can hook it up to your CRM system to start actually now doing it at a larger scale. The other cool thing I like about this agent is that you have an embed code. It's like a small embed code you can plug into your website, and you get a chat widget that pops up in a website that looks like this. And you can customize all the colors and everything for this chat widget. You can change the logo, or you can have it show up like this. You can have it show up like that. And then you can also change the logo with the image URL, or just keep it like an orb. And we save this, and we can actually just start a call just like that. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How can I help you today? Could I get your email address so I can help you better?
Yeah, sure. My email is john123@gmail.com.
Now, tell me, what can I help you with today?
I think that's great. You've done your job. Thank you. You can also customize the terms and condition. You can also enable language selection, and also change the shareable page, which I think is great, because when you're actually sharing this link to the demo, right, you can change how it looks, and you can customize it for your client. So this is all great. Now, hopefully this was useful for you. And if you want to actually now understand about the price, now the prices could be a little bit steep for the ElevenLabs agent. They're stacking up against the OpenAI real-time. The OpenAI real-time is their OpenAI's a version of the real-time voice API, which allows you to just make real-time voice calls. So their pricing is 15 cents per minute, and ElevenLabs is 10 cents per minute. So they're cheaper on that front. But Vapi has OpenAI real time, so you could also use Vapi, and they have more cost effective models that you can use to preserve on the cost, right? But it's not going to give you that latency that ElevenLabs come out of the gate with. Both of these products, the ElevenLabs Conversational AI and the OpenAI Real-Time API, they use two different kind of orchestration platforms. So what ElevenLabs does is it creates a transcript from speech using speech to text. It sends that transcript to an LM of your choice along with a custom knowledge base, and then voices of the LM response using text to speech. Now it's an end-to-end solution using monitoring and analytics on past calls that will soon offer a testing framework and phone integrations. OpenAI Real-Time API is built on a different architecture whereby the model takes audio as input and provides audio directly as an output. There is no step by which the audio is converted into written transcript and passed into the LMs, so which likely provides no latency gains. It's only available via API and it's not an end-to-end platform. So as you can see, having this in multiple formats, including the text and having the transcription done, allows the ElevenLabs to actually now do a lot of post-processing and a lot of analysis that is also important, when handling these calls. So that's why it's a lot better. That's why I think it's a pretty good option. And again, both ElevenLabs and Vapi comes with a free plan where you can actually try things out and see if that works for you and also get started with your client demos. Vapi has $10 of free credit on new accounts and $2 a month per phone number. So you could use a Vapi account to start cranking out demos, and you could use the ElevenLabs just like we did today. When you actually get serious, you can start getting on their business plan. So the key difference between ElevenLabs and other voice AI providers, ElevenLabs offers a more all-inclusive pricing model with bundled services. Vapi uses a modular pricing approach where you pay separately for each component. Vapi requires users to bring their own infrastructure for transcription, LM, and voice models. ElevenLabs provides built-in voice library and cloning capabilities without any additional setup. So for high volume enterprise users, ElevenLabs appears more cost effective with its bundled pricing and potential for significant volume discounts. However, Vapi's modular approach might benefit developers who want to use their own providers or have specific infrastructure requirements, right? So if you're using Vapi, it's good to get started, but you still need the backend infrastructure and everything to set up. We can actually help you with that in our accelerator. We're building CRM systems for voice agents, so you can also scale. So you're not having to manually do all these processes yourself. You can leverage AI and all these latest tools out there to help you help you do this. So that's ElevenLabs' new voice agent platform. The voice quality and integrations are fantastic, and all-in-one pricing that's really attractive. Now leave a comment if you want me to do a full comparison with other platforms in future video, and also leave a comment if you want to see a voice agent do specific tasks, whether it's appointment setting, sending emails, etc. I'll make that video pretty soon. Okay, so now you've built a really amazing voice agent, and now it's time to impress businesses. So we've created a lead gen and marketing course in our free school community. Make sure you check it out. And in that way, you can get started scaling your AI agency with your voice agent products and start getting those clients ASAP. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you found value in this video. Until next time, drop the silly chatbots and unleash the full potential of your AI agents.